Parlay with King Rust, a gargoyle double agent, a formidable gambit, and a surprise heist. Hello, crawlers, and welcome to episode 45 of your Dungeon Crawler Carl podcast. And we are covering chapters 32 through 35 of This Inevitable Ruin today. We've had some back and forth trying to figure out a good stopping point, and ultimately we landed on chapter 35, bringing us to right before Carl gets teleported somewhere. We're recording this before the other episode came out, which leaves me with no notes or not no notes, but no comments from you guys on the other episode.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited to see how people react to that episode.
I hope they liked it.
Yeah. But I haven't been able to write anything down. So as far as I'm concerned, we made no mistakes and we nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're flawless.
As we always
I'm pretty sure we are.
Yeah. I do want to say before we start this episode that there's a couple of ways you guys can support us. If you go to patreon.com/hellocrawlers, there you can make a per episode pledge, per monthly pledge, actually, I believe it is. We have a couple different tiers there, but another great feature of not only supporting our show is that you can also listen to the episodes ad-free, because elsewhere on YouTube and Spotify, there's ads.
They just shove those ads in there.
They're forcing it upon you, but you don't have to deal with all that if you listen alongside us at patreon.com/hellocrawlers. Another way you guys can support us is at hellocrawlers.com/store. That's where this guy has been making a whole bunch of art, all DCC art, flooding, honestly, the site with so much DCC
that
art.
store is fuller than Carl's inventory.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. I want like a relentless amount of cool shit that everybody wants.
Yeah, it's all there. You've been incorporating a lot of feedback and ideas other people have been suggesting as well. You made more in this Garfield series, and then I saw recently you posted like, hey, if you guys have any ideas for little cartoon strips, I imagine you're getting flooded because of that.
Had a couple, yeah.
Yeah. But great way you guys...
It's encouraging that the kids still know cartoon or comic strips.
It's a dying form.
Mm-hmm.
I think it must be fully antiquated, right? Like they just gotta be like a rotary phone.
I mean, they live in newspapers, and newspapers are almost dead, so...
How do they ever see comic strips then?
You can go to gocomics.com.
I guess.
Didn't mean to do an ad, but it does exist, and you can see comic strips there daily. The old classics and new stuff.
And we have a homework assignment for you guys. That's going to be Book 7, This Inevitable Ruin, chapters 36 through 40. 36 through the end of 40. And before we jump in, Hat Watch.
Hat Watch?
It's going strong. We all got hats. This is a new one, too.
Yeah, I wore this a couple of episodes ago, too.
Oh, did you?
I don't have a lot of hats. Well, I've explained it.
I think you mentioned that last episode.
Yeah. We want to make you feel bad about your big head every episode.
Oh, big head Rubio.
All right, let's go ahead and jump in with chapter 32. Everyone is gathered around the castle. This is the lull while the orc army is gathering, but they've just pushed back that initial assault that happened on the castle. And they're debating whether or not they should keep the bait shop safe room open there, because that safe room access is now tied to a doggy door, which they've realized means that other people have access to their castle.
Yeah, last we left our heroes, they got bamboozled before they could bamboozle the other side.
It was a reverse bamboozle. They had that Uno card. And Mordecai says that this is very dangerous because any of these bad guys could have at any point thus far opened the door and just dropped a nuke in and closed the door and boom, Carl and everyone's gone.
Yeah.
It's a very scary prospect. You seal that fucking thing up as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's got to go. But Carl's like, but it's so convenient for us.
I know. I mean, without that, we got to go all the way over there.
I mean, I get it.
I know, I get it too. But I'm glad Mordecai was there to go like, blow the thing up. Get rid of it.
Quit being stupid, man. You can run really fast now.
Before all the TVs got remote controls, I had a friend in early high school, who would change his television with a sword.
Oh,
jeez. He had a fucking sword, and he would like push the button from the chair, change his TV with a sword, and he had all these cuts on his hands all the time.
Yeah.
He's also, a sword isn't that long, so he's probably watching TV too close.
Right. That's exactly what the bait shop is.
Yes.
It's literally a thing of convenience.
It's a remote control.
It's a thing of convenience that's going to hurt you.
By the way, there's this prevailing theory that all men want swords. And I would just like the public to say that is not true.
Yeah, I only have like 2.
I have one as well, so I don't want for one.
Oh, boy.
I got it at my wedding. It was cool. It's a Batman sword.
It was cool till you just said that last part.
Yeah.
I thought if it was something ceremonial, that'd be awesome. But a Batman sword?
A Batman sword, because he's a Dark Knight.
A self-proclaimed Dark Knight. No one knighted him.
We hating on Batman now? I can get on board. Fuck that billionaire.
Yeah. Always mutilating and maiming poor people.
Yeah, why did he give health care and help Gotham that way?
No.
Well, actually he does. But Gotham's just really messed up.
Okay.
So it's suggested to Carl that the prince, the orc prince, Stalwart, probably wants to kill Carl himself, which is the only reason they haven't dropped a nuke through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the enemy army, Tippett says, he's saying something to Carl like, man, it looks like we're fucked, essentially. And Carl's like, you were supposed to instill us with hope. And he's like, well, I just didn't really want you to be lonely.
I gotta be honest, at that point when Tippett says like, oh man, we're fucked, my head spun too. It was like, wait, what?
You've been watching from the outside. You've had time to plan.
Yeah.
And you're like, abandon all hope.
You were the guy who said, pulse rifles, don't worry about it. I'd rather have my spells.
What are your spells doing for us right now, Tippett? Yeah, I don't know. That's his brother. It's funny. Later, he talks about Rosetta, his sister, and he's like, "Should I be mad because she kind of like screwed us over here?" He's like, "But that's my sister. Gotta give her a pass." Now he's like, "That's my brother. Gotta give him a pass."
Yeah. And you have to. It's that moment where you go like, "Oh yeah, Tippett has a defective brain. Never mind." God damn it!
Is that what's going on? Oh man. Donut's looking through her glasses, allowing her to like zoom in on people, and she can see that this isn't actually Prince Stalwart, but it's actually King Rust. And they learn that he came up from the 18th floor at the last minute, swapping out. He's not the warlord for the orcs, but he is a war chief. And so he's representing the army during this battle, while I guess Stalwart is somewhere else still on the floor.
I love the description of what he's wearing. All the feathers and the full regalia.
Yeah.
And saying that he looks miserable wearing it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going into battle dressed like Elton John in 1977.
He looks fabulous. Donut sees him and just immediately wants his boa, in fact, too.
Yeah.
She does a size up on King Rust, which allows her to see his stats and see what he possesses. It takes a little bit, but once she gets the details back, it's fascinating because not only is his level like way boosted more than it should be, he also has Puddle Jumper at level 15. He's got the Tripper spell at level 15, Protective Shell at level 15, and he's wearing a Ring of Divine Suffering.
Yeah, copycat.
He's a full copycat.
Mm-hmm.
He sees what's making it work for Carl, and he's like, I want some of that.
I want exactly that, just stronger.
Yeah.
I can just buy my way into being as cool as Carl.
Yeah.
And the scary thing that we learn about that Ring of Divine Suffering is how he used it. He basically took a bunch of expendable to him mercenaries and just like lined them up, marked him, and killed him so he could boost all of his stats and his level.
Right. Which is it's really fucked up, and also not a good thing for Carl to know about.
Oh. You think Carl's all licking his lips, holding a fork, and he's got a little kerchief?
I think he's not doing it now, but that information is in the back of his head, and later when the ring's talking to him, as rings have a tendency to do for some reason in fiction, it's gonna say like, what you could do. And that's when he'll be licking his lips.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and like hallucinate a pork chop where Jamal is standing.
Well, he actually did that when the what were they, hyena guards, the Knowles came in?
Yeah.
He was all like, "Oh man, I could use the ring and just pick them all off."
You guys stand right there. No.
Yeah. We also learned that there is another item that he's wearing called the Necklace of Indelible Woe, which allows you to trade your weakest spells for the highest spells of people you mark and kill.
And they describe that as being in the same collection as the Ring of Divine Suffering. There's a collection of these fucking nightmare things.
You can get them all on QVC.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The whole gear set.
You know what? QVC filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, no. No, you can't. I was wrong.
Pour one out for QVC.
But it seems like when I heard that it's like a thing for trading spells, Carl doesn't deal in spells, but Donut does. So maybe instead of Donut complaining all the time about Carl using this ring, he could just get her a Necklace of Indelible Woe, and she can just be in the same camp as him. They can just be fucked up murder machines together. Right?
Oh, this sounds like a Mountain Goat song.
We learned that Rosetta has some bad blood with King Rust. And now that King Rust is there could be danger. I think Tippett's like, "Oh, don't let Rosetta know."
Yeah. He's like, "Don't let her know. Wait, I'll go tell her. Let me break it to her.
There's some history there.
Right.
Which is even scarier, like later on when he goes, "Hey, has anybody seen?" And then like it cuts it off. It's like, "Oh shit, what is she gonna do?"
Yeah, that's when we learn, oh, someone's missing, and it's not long before we get the reveal that it's Rosetta missing.
Right. Sorry for the jump ahead,
but with this with Rosetta, don't let her know. Man, we got a whole lot of loose cannons in the princess posse.
Well, we're gonna learn about another cookbook author here in a couple chapters. What's his name? Volteague. And I'll get to it in a minute about this like common thread, I think, among all of these cookbook authors here. But meanwhile, Rosetta is brewing this torline, that root, that potato root thing.
That yam.
Yeah. So that Carl can not only tattoo like dead people, but instead he can actually just directly tattoo skills of other people onto him, is what they say.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time. It's not ready yet.
Right. But it'll be like the necklace, but better.
But what skills could he get from, like, whose other skill? Like Grapple? Grapple would be cool. I guess maybe you could grab that for Ellie's skills.
Grapple would be really cool.
That one was badass when she unleashed that.
That's the only answer we have.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, what does Donut have? Hole?
Ooh.
Hole's pretty good.
What could Carl do with a hole? Read my fanfic. I'm sorry.
Are you though?
We try to have a classy fucking program.
I'm wearing a classy hat.
Yeah.
So they're mounting their defense, and Donut is negotiating some castle upgrades with a babka, and Rosetta's over there now helping out. She wants some antagonistic banners that she can fly that are supposed to piss off King Rust. These are banners meant to insult the maestro. We don't see what's on them, at least yet, but this is going to be the big thing. So Donut's all excited about this. And Carl is looking at how Donut's acting in this moment, and he's seeing the disconnect between when she's in battle mode and she seems focused and a bit more mature, and this regression of her acting, kind of childish and bratty towards other people like Rosetta.
Well, putting up those banners, it's a chance for her to be catty.
She's a cat.
Pun not intended and yet intended. And that's just her. That's her jam.
It's a nice way to get people to reveal themselves too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have a shirt I wore on the show several months ago that says Joe Rogan sucks.
Yeah.
And we are still getting comments about it from people going, that shirt's out of line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Free speech Joe Rogan.
You would think that he'd want his fans to be a little bit more, I don't know, tough.
No, they're all
than to get all bent out of shape about a shirt they don't like.
Yeah, but if they were tough, they wouldn't be fans.
That's true.
Mordecai says if they collapse the bait shop doggy door, someone can just splash a fix potion on it later, so there's still a vulnerability there.
Mm-hmm.
And Donut's like, a fix potion?
Yeah, what? Can't we use that on the stuff I've been buying?
Yeah, why don't we just sprinkle some fix potion on shit? And Mordecai says, well, it's very expensive, takes a long time to do, but I am brewing some for something secret, something special.
Everybody's got secret stuff going on.
Yeah, I like, does this all trickle up to Carl, but not to Donut? They're the two warlords, and yet it seems like even Carl, they seem like in the dark about a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine, you're commanding a big army. You just can't know about everything.
Got to compartmentalize.
And you also have to be careful about what you say out loud.
You have to be careful about what you say out loud. And there's plausible deniability.
Yeah. There's a lot of different
Mhm.
a lot of different reasons to keep things close to the vest.
Yeah, I mean, there's spies and there's people who watch and, who cheat, who watch from outside the dungeon and rat you out. So,
But Quansiage is dead, so that's a big cheat. They got rid of him.
yeah, they got rid of him. But there's still, others. Like,
was the only one?
was it Architect Houston's mom?
Oh, yeah. Feeding information from the 18th level.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did make that illegal. Like they banned being able to do that, but that doesn't mean it won't happen.
You can't trust anything they say.
Right. I was going to say, we might have read ahead beyond these chapters. Well, I know what you mean. Justice Light, Carl's like concerned that if they close this door, then Justice Light's not going to be able to do all the stuff he needs for having access to his table and making traps. And Justice Light's like, don't worry about me, brother. I have contingencies upon contingencies. He says this cool line. He says, danger lives in what they can't see, which I was like, that's a good line.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. They had us so worried about the brain worms, and Justice Light was like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's all good, man.
I got that covered.
Yeah. They're fucked once they get to my shit.
Mhm.
And Donut's like, can we really trust this Justice Light guy? And Carl's like, I'll trust him with my life. Cool, but can all of us trust him with our life?
Yeah, honestly, that line, what does Carl base that on? Is it just from
Being a
cookbook entries? Yeah, okay. So he's just like anybody who wrote in the cookbook, brothers for life, whatever you say.
He's a cookbook author that then decided to come and help. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I do like that are you sure we could trust him? That line came after they looked over and he's like fucking twitching and shit.
Oh yeah,
He's
mumbling to
He's
himself.
like eating his boogers and stuff. You're like, can we trust this guy?
Trust him with my life.
Oh fuck. What a motley crew we've assembled.
I know. Didn't we trust Tippett too? And look at where we are.
Yeah, Tippett's like, we're all fucked, guys. Just fucking duck and cover. I don't know.
Smoke bomb, I'm out of here again. Not gonna be here to defend you. There's this really funny part though where Carl's like, well, hopefully it won't even come to that with his traps being compromised. And Donut's like, after all of this buildup about all his traps he's making, which feels almost a little fourth wall breaking of Donut, because she knows story structure and she knows, well, if there's going to be an end game with all these like traps and stuff, we better get to see that at the end of this whole floor.
Right.
I thought it's like, yeah, that's I want to see what this is.
Yeah.
I want to know what Justice Light's up to.
Chekhov's traps.
So they blow up the doggy door, and King Rust approaches requesting parley. Donut's like, what's he riding? And it's a yak. She's like, to the pet shop or whatever.
Let's get Samoom out here. We need our own pet to ride.
So we get a return of Samoom, the big old rhino. This is Ferdinand's
rhino.
Yeah.
He wants that rhino back, he says.
Really badly.
Yeah.
Carl remarks that this is an actual animal, and this is a rather rare thing in the dungeon because everything else seems to be like a mob type animal.
Or have some level of intelligence?
Right. I mean, eating a pet biscuit or something.
Yeah.
So he just kind of remarks on that. They hop on, or Donut hops on some of them. I think Carl's just walking alongside.
Mm-hmm.
And they start walking over to meet up with Rust. They're going to have these protective bubbles over them that will join with his bubble, and then they'll be able to talk, but it'll be like safe room rules, so no one can actually take a shot at anyone and
they
hurt
can't
them.
chat with each other.
Yeah, all the chat gets disabled too. He says that their troops, the Princess Posse, are all looking chill, but behind the scenes, like in underground and everything, they're scurrying and like freaking out because they're all about to die because of all the orcs. And Florin points out that the orcs have these Weepers, which are these World War II style tanks, but with really high tech equipment in them that are dangerous with like devastating explosives. And this is a prelude to us seeing, what's his name again? I keep forgetting it. Volteague inside of one of these Weepers. Carl asks Florin, "Are we having fun yet?" I don't know what that's from or why he said that. Is that a callback to something they said?
I know it was something people used to say, but the way it's framed in the book, it did feel like it was a reference to something.
Yeah, it feels out of place. Like they had some inside joke of, "Are we having fun yet?"
Are we having fun yet? I mean, I just know that's something as people have said, especially when they're having a hard time doing something.
Yeah.
And things aren't going well. You're like, "Hey, we having fun yet?" But then Florin's reaction is just, we'll talk when we get back to the castle.
Yeah, I'll let you know in person.
Mm-hmm. Which is like, is he going to punch him?
Hey, brother, we'll talk when we meet back up on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to die. That's what I also think.
Oh, yeah.
A Grixis adjutant for the orcs shows up. So Grixis are these weird, it's like how I imagine it at least, is like the top hat of those guards at Buckingham Palace, those black.
Oh, the beefeaters,
the beefeater hat with eyes on it, like 6 eyes and like blue legs coming out, like 6 legs. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's like some weird, creepy looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's what Wan Shin Jinx is.
Yeah. And this adjutant, his name is Judge Deng Bao, was apparently the judge who taught our Baroness Victory.
Yeah, her mentor.
It was her mentor. And she seems to like him a lot. And I have a theory about this. I'm sorry. They're hooking up. They're hooking up.
No. They hooked up when she was in law school.
Back in the day.
Like when he was having an affair with her professor.
I mean, honestly.
I mean, that's how I saw it, honestly.
No. When I thought about that too, it made me, I started going into this rabbit hole of like, what if all these aliens are representative of these people from everyone's past? Like, that sounds a lot like Katya's husband or boyfriend and his understudy student that were hooking up. I'm like, what if all the aliens were that? Can I map this out? I was like, stop it, Grant. Don't do that.
No.
Don't go down a wormhole.
Come on back to us. You have to be like Donut and pull you back. Grant, you're scaring us.
I just got excited for a second.
Yeah, it goes with you dressing like Jimmy Olsen this time.
I'm on the scoop. I got the scoop. I'm on the scoop.
Whatever.
I'm a photographer. Isn't Jimmy Olsen a photographer?
Yeah, you're a bad Jimmy Olsen, though. What the
fuck? Carl says he's going to talk first to King Rust, and then Donut can jump in. He's like, hey, we don't want to piss him off first. Initially, we want to stall for time because we're trying to like set up a bunch of our defenses. So let's not make him mad yet. Angry people make mistakes. And then Donut mutters under her breath once he says that. He's like, the fuck you say? Nothing.
But she's like, yeah, you would know. Yeah. Excuse me, huh? What?
I just saw you almost bite Empress Donadia with your own mouth. Like,
yeah, the irony of Carl being like, oh, angry people make mistakes. He's fucking mad.
A lot of times, yeah.
He's a mad, angry dude. He also makes note, while they're the longest walk ever, I guess, over to King Rust, that the madness and the dream seem to keep trading spaces on the Empress Donatia's prism castle.
Mhm.
So his plan worked. They are feuding over that,
Mhm.
and that's working out. As long as neither of them have fully taken control, it's actually still the property of the Princess Posse.
Right.
And that's just showing signs of alliances breaking down for the enemy. And then you're right. Yeah, Tippett says, "Has anyone seen?" And then everything gets cut off by the protection bubble because Rosetta's missing. Safe room rules apply, and these will disengage when they've walked 100 meters apart from each other. When Carl and Donut have gone 100 meters away from King Rust again, then the bubbles will disengage.
That's a great opportunity to have a scene with an old school madcap chase where they're just kind of staying within 100 meters of King Rust. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, get away from me."
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
we're safe until we,
Yeah. Walk fully back into your army alongside you to check out what's going on over here.
Yeah.
I'm safe. You can't do shit.
Yeah, but how do you get back?
Yeah. And you're like, hey, can we walk a little bit this way, please? The adjutant, Judge Ding Bao, and Baroness, they go off to check things out separate from everyone else. And when Carl and Donut first see King Rust, he's crying and acting kind of crazy. He's looking up at the sky and muttering to himself.
He's doing like a WWE crying.
Yeah.
Crocodile tears?
No, he's just like doing a big show for the crowd, I think. But he's genuinely fucking scared and sad and freaked out.
Yeah. And they're both like, all right, what is this?
Yeah, this is
Wait,
not...
what do you got planned? Come on.
Well, when I was reading this, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Well, just like in previous times when Carl's been like, Donut, don't say anything. I'm going to talk first. She jumps right in here and just starts talking shit to King Rust, only to find that he's crying. And she's like, what is going on?
And he does go, stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I want to talk about having kids. Do you guys have kids? And they're like, what?
No.
Well, be glad, because mine are fucking idiots. I've got 3. They all suck. They're all morons.
I love how Carl's like, I've met 2 of them. I agree.
Yeah.
They're fucking dumb.
Yeah, 2 or 3 morons. I haven't met the 3rd one, though, but yeah,
she's the worst one.
You got to worry about that one.
That 3rd one, Princess Formidable. We last left her, I think it was at the end of last book, when she, in the epilogue, she's really angry, talking to the board saying, we got to hit the kill switch, the fail-safe kill switch, destroy everything because the AI's gone rogue.
Right.
Yeah. And they're all kind of like, oh, she's crazy.
Yeah, shut up. Get out of here.
Get her out of here.
And she also has been, I think she was Katya's sponsor at some point and gave her an arrow.
Yeah.
So that she could kill her own brother.
Yeah, that God killer arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she doesn't get along with her family and I think is fine to sacrifice them, I guess. So she's gone to this Venus outpost. There's some sort of satellite right by the planet Venus that has the kill switch on it for exploding the sun. She's going to go over there and she's going to manually break into this unit because this thing was built by the orcs.
Right.
And she also reveals to the entire galaxy that the Skull Empire has always secretly manufactured back doors into all of their products so that they could compromise any of their enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
people are not happy about and more fighting.
Yeah, we learn that this spells inevitable war across the galaxy, regardless of what happens here in our little solar system.
I'm always impressed when you're able to say inevitable because you ruin it so many times when you say the title of this book.
Oh, yeah? I ruin it?
Oh.
Inevitable ruin?
Yeah.
You walked yourself right into that one.
I'm really proud of you, buddy.
Oh, thanks. I know I was butchering that before.
That's what you say.
Well, she set Princess Formidable sent out a video on the Tunnel Network to everyone saying, I'm going to go over here. I'm hitting this kill switch. Also, my family has been fucking all y'all over. She's just like going out hard.
Scorching the earth.
Yeah. I guess she knows she's about to die. She's about to kill her family because her 2 brothers and her dad are all on planet and her mom's already dead.
She's about to kill fucking everybody.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah.
So she doesn't give a shit anymore, and I guess she's welcoming war for the rest of the galaxy as well.
Well, it's the opposite of don't give a shit. She's just like, this is going to protect the rest of, like she said, the galaxy, but it sounds like it's going to take out the Milky Way.
Yeah, she believes that the system AI has gone crazy and that is contagious and it can go around and infect other AIs. And that would mean certain doom for everybody, even outside of the system. So she believes that killing off this AI and the rest of the system will save everybody else.
Yeah, so from what she believes in her mind, it's a selfless act.
Right.
Because she's not like she's going to survive this.
Yeah, she's sacrificing herself for the greater good.
The idea that the AI is going rogue like this, they've mentioned other AIs in other crawls eventually going crazy, but they've also conceded that the other AIs, when they went crazy, it was like on later floors and they would still grant access. They would make a deal even though they've gone primal.
Yeah.
That would allow them to just harvest on their own planet and everyone else would leave.
Right.
So it sounds like whatever's going on with our AI, not only has it happened much earlier than any of them have ever been used to, but I guess if Formidable wants to kill everyone, it's worse.
But it's also, somehow different. Yeah.
And what that difference is, we haven't fully seen. Maybe we've seen glimpses.
And she's doing this without knowing that Carl secretly has already turned off the failsafe.
Right.
Right. This isn't like something that's going to work.
But Carl doesn't want to reveal that to anyone.
No.
Right yet.
But he does laugh his ass off about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Initially, he doesn't believe it. He's laughing when he hears this. And then once he realizes it's true, he laughs even more at King Russ. Because even if Carl hadn't turned off the failsafe, he's like, these people are eating each other alive. They're all turning on each other. Everyone is stabbing each other in the back. It's all working out in his favor.
Yeah. I mean, him and the crawlers, they could get wiped out instantly right then and there. And he has accomplished most of his goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Like nothing else. I've done this.
Carl looks over at Baroness Victory and the judge, and she's looking at a tablet as well. So she's seeing the video of Princess Formidable. She drops it, just kind of gobsmacked. And for her personality and that character that we've seen, that kind of reaction, I think, like weighs even heavier.
Sure.
That she seems unflappable, and then she's shocked. That's when we get the romance between her. He affectionately touches her arm.
I mean, they're all going to die, so they might as well go for it, right?
I think they hook up in that moment, as far as I can tell.
Hear me out. There's a bowl of spaghetti with one really long noodle.
King Rust assures Carl that if they want battle, he's very confident he can eliminate them. He's like, the forces we have here, you're a dead man. There's not really anything you can do. He can just throw bodies at the problem until Carl is dead.
What's also important that he tells Carl, I respect you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't believe this, but I respect you. You have bested my sons and made them look like bigger idiots than they already are. You have a warrior's heart. And at any other time, I would find glory in fighting and killing you or even being killed by you.
Yeah.
But we're all about to die, and we would just like for everybody to go home and be with their loved ones.
Yeah, could you
write notes to their loved ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Could you be a solid and just like call my daughter and, just ask her to stop?
Oh, right. Like that was going to work too.
Yeah. Like, oh, now you need my help.
The interesting thing there is like what's that going to do? I'm still going to die here, is what Carl says. And King Rust is like, yeah, but you might be able to at least save the people on the surface, the other millions of humans that are apparently still up there, which is interesting. I don't think we had known a number of survivor humans up on the surface, but it's in the millions?
Yeah, sure.
All the more reason it just seems kind of stupid Carl went into the dungeon. They're still living up there. There's a bunch of them.
I mean, life on the surface is pretty shitty.
I guess.
It's like going to Fire Festival, but just
roses.
everywhere.
Fire Festival.
But okay, so Carl laughs at him. He's like, "Well, I don't speak for humanity. What do I care? Is this a bluff? Or is he really like, oh, I don't really have friends? I mean, all I got is B and yeah."
I think it's a bluff in so much as Carl has already spoken for humanity when he had the kill switch and decided not to push it.
Sure.
Right.
But B, he knows that nothing is going to happen, so he can just kind of explore where this conversation is going to go with King Rust and push back against him to see how sincere he is with everything.
It's an opportunity for another exploit.
Yeah.
Why not argue back and forth and see what he's going to offer, what he's going to concede? King Rust also says to Carl that now that he's going to die, there's one thing he'll admit. The only person he has ever been afraid of is Architect Houston.
That guy's a psycho.
Oh, yeah.
Which is all just build up for us of like,
of course.
Hey, I'm going to vouch for this guy as a good villain for the story.
I mean, tell me you're a psycho without telling me you're a psycho. I own an amplification table. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got me.
I don't know what this is still, but you guys, I don't know what you said. It can like cut apart people's balls.
Completely dissect the person in every way, but leaving them alive to feel the pain.
It doesn't seem great.
I did that last week. It kind of sucks.
Carl does quickly pull up the map still that he has in his brain implant to see where the AI is and if he's got this handled. And I guess he's reassured that, the AI's sphere of influence has expanded beyond Venus.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, all right, we're good. We can negotiate whatever here. Carl and Rust seem to come to an agreement that they will stand down. They'll allow their soldiers to each make peace with their inevitable death. They got 5 hours. Inevitable.
Yeah. Ding.
Angel gets its wings.
And as they leave, they separate from each other. They hit that 100 meters distance. Their bubble pops off. Zev confirms everything that Rust was saying is true. And Carl's quick to secretly reassure Donut, don't worry, that won't work. I have a hunch.
Right. How do you know? I got a hunch about this.
And the protection bubble for King Rust disappears. And that's when Rosetta pops out from an invisibility cloak, leaps up on the back of the yak behind King Rust, takes her whip, and whoosh, decapitates him.
She leaps up out of the ground, or maybe seemingly out of the ground, does a flip. I remember that.
It's a full Jedi
full Jedi thing. It was like, wow, she jumped up and did a flip, landed on the back of the yak, and uses the whip around his neck and just whips it off.
And then the army on the other side, they don't get that peace deal. War is coming.
Also, they stand there for a minute stunned.
Yeah. I was just reading the thing and I was stunned.
Yeah. You go back, you're like, wait, back that up. Did I hear that correctly?
Re-listen. Huh? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Then we get the chapter Voltique, which I think a lot of people regard quite highly as one of their favorite chapters in at least this book, if not the series.
It's a full-ass story. It's that thing could have just been published as a short story and it'd be fucking incredible. Like, it's such a good piece of fiction.
As we've been going along with all of the cookbook authors, we've been kind of going in order, even hitting on some of the ones that didn't have a chapter named after them. And Voltique is the 7th owner of the cookbook, we learned that Voltig was formerly this kind of bird-like pet that ended up gaining sapience with a pet biscuit in the dungeon, a lot like Donut and Prepotente.
He was a little pet bird.
He was a pet bird. And in order to protect his mistress, Mistress Henspar, he became a gargoyle on the 3rd floor.
Regretted the decision to change his race.
Like, immediately.
Yeah, because he could no longer sing.
Can't sing. I'm a big old stony gargoyle. This sucks.
Has any of these crawlers ever like been glad they changed race? It seems like they all seem to regret it.
I don't know. I mean, I bet Ellie was pretty happy she gets to live.
Well, okay, there's that.
Her brain was going to be too addled if she stayed as anything else. Batista's probably a bit screwed there.
Yeah.
But Carl, he's basically a human.
Yeah.
Just called a primal. Well, he doesn't know what that means.
Yeah. When they put those choices out there, primal, it's like, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I should pick that. Everyone else is like, fuck, I should have picked the primal one. So Voltig, he has these memories of what before times when Mistress Henspar would take him to the market and sneak him berries. There's this sad little anecdote about this one time when he bites the market guy's finger and he regrets this. And have either of you ever read a book called Nobody Noticed Ralph?
No.
About a parrot?
No.
It was this little kid's book I had, and there's this parrot that lives at this couple's house, and one day he escapes because the window's open, and he doesn't know how to get back up into the house, but he notices a fire, and he calls out, and he becomes a hero and like rescues everyone from this fire in this building. But there's a lot of these little bits and pieces about the description of how he gets scolded and how otherwise he's affectionate. The affection and love he gets from his owners is just like everything to him. And it just feels so much like this to me.
Did the book make you cry?
No, but it's one of my favorite books. I still have it at my house. And nothing makes me cry.
Nothing? Nothing ever?
But
I read this twice to prepare for this episode, and I cried both fucking times.
Really?
Yes.
Did you?
No.
God.
Has anything in the book made you cry?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Surrendogor's death.
That was big.
Yeah. Nothing made me cry. I don't know.
Okay.
You have no heart.
Yeah. Hey, Grant the Heartless.
We've moved on.
You should change your race to gargoyle.
Just like Voltig, heartless. Mistress Henspar dies on the 7th floor, and after that happens, Voltig talks about how he suddenly felt rage. He had never felt rage and anger prior to that, and it's after that moment of feeling enough anger that he receives the cookbook, which makes me wonder if there is some tie between a person's anger at injustice that calls the cookbook to them, and this is the common thread between all the cookbook authors.
I wonder, because Carl getting the book, I thought there was some manipulation going on to get him that book. But then with Voltig, they don't really explain how he got it.
Right.
Just that he got it.
Carl got it as part of a fan box.
Right.
But the fans didn't pick the prize.
He was on the game show where he got to choose.
Yeah, the carousel was the fan box prize.
Yeah.
And then that book just happened to be an object he could pick from it. But the fans didn't pick the book.
Right.
Yeah.
The Patreon fans. Matt's Patreon fans picked the book, though, right? Anyway, on the 9th floor, he actually finds the words to make his one and only entry into the cookbook, which is, I miss her so goddamn much. Is it worth it to survive this place with her gone? No, I don't think it is.
And that, we don't get that entry in this section. We got that back in...
Yeah, I had to look it up.
Yeah, we got that back in the Butcher's Masquerade.
But,
so, like, without context, we got that. You think, oh, shit, that's like somebody talking about his wife or, you know, something else. But it's about a bird talking about his owner.
It's Prepotente talking about Miriam.
Yeah.
Well, say you're somebody like Carl, not necessarily Carl, and you get the cookbook and you're like, man, all these great recipes. in it. And you come across that entry and you're like, oh, okay. Wow. Nothing else from this guy?
What fucking baby? Where's the help? Voltig's lamenting the loss of his innocence, the thing he loses when he not only takes the pet biscuit, but especially when he becomes a gargoyle and the broader world starts opening up to him. And he kind of wishes he could go back to that, which I guess is a little bit of a lens into what might be going on with Donut as well. Why she does kind of have this regression, this fighting back against it, this frustration of having to grow up really quickly within the dungeon versus being able to be a fresh child, I guess.
I suppose. I mean, I'm just seeing more examples of how fucked the crawlers are once they get out of the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I won. Is there any way I could have lost? I mean...
Doesn't King Russ say that to Carl? He's like, the crawlers have this saying, once you enter the dungeon, you never really leave.
Mm-hmm. You die in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you die in the dungeon. Voltig takes a deal on the 10th floor, and then he took a really dangerous gig and managed to just pretty much sleep his way through 26 seasons before he was able to just get out, because he's a gargoyle, no one wants to fight a gargoyle, and he sleeps very easily through most things. So he's like, wasn't even a thing for me. Plus, he's also... he sounds depressed and kind of checked out in most things, so probably just wasn't really motivated. He was fine if he died. That's kind of my guess.
Yeah.
You're saying all this with a smile.
I just have a shit-eating grin all the time.
I'm profoundly sad.
Are you really?
Yes.
Well, plus he's got that whole thing where now he weighs so much, so gravity affects him differently in a not the best way.
Yeah, you start collapsing in on yourself. You have to wear a brace.
Yeah.
All of his abilities are gone in the outside world. He can't sing. He can't sleep very well. His skin can't turn to stone. And like you said, yeah, he has to have a brace. He joins a group called the One-Offs that are running security for some sort of operatic. The operatic collective runs the money in the galaxy, and they're just running security on one of their ships. But the One-Offs are aliens that did the crawl that have no home or society, really. He had a friend who was a human cave fairy who couldn't go out in sunlight without erupting, and then a wheelchair-bound djinn, like a genie.
Mm-hmm.
So these were his only kind of pseudo-friends he talks about. But then he meets Porthos, who eventually realizes that he is a crawler, a cookbook author, and he's like, why didn't you say anything? He's like, well, I felt ashamed. I felt embarrassed that I never really did anything with the book and with my time. He's like, well, rather than saying, oh man, it's okay, don't beat yourself up, he's like, how about you sacrifice your life for the cause?
You need purpose. I can give you purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get back at these fuckers? We can.
And he's like, I'm not conscripting you. I'm merely giving you an opportunity.
And he gives him an opportunity at vengeance, which is the thing he wants. Voltig enters the dungeon under a pet category in the operatic collective as a mercenary, and then gets himself a position somehow as a driver of one of these Weeper tanks. And then we now realize we're left with this spy operative in the Orcs party right as they're about to charge forward against Carl.
What a fucking cool turn in this little story.
Boy, what a turn.
Wow.
Because we kind of knew it before, but after the conversation with King Rust, it's like, oh, there's just no way they can come out of this. They don't have a chance.
Right. They're dead.
Yeah. I mean, it might even be today.
Yeah.
Take an active Voltig to get them out of this.
Here's a little story that feels like another one of these interludes. And somewhere in there it blends to modern day, and here's the fucking thing that Voltig is doing, and he's right there with us, and it's so delicious. I think that's the only way I could describe this act of revenge. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, I mean, we suddenly have two major things that are upsetting the board.
Yeah.
That you didn't see coming
the rapid killing of King Rust, and then the killing of Hortense, the leader of the operatic collective. He's the warlord.
The whole leadership unit.
Yeah. So Warlord Stalwart's checking in with Hortense of the operatic collective, like, hey, is my dad dead? What the fuck? I love this line. Did that newswoman kill him? Like, she's just a newswoman. What the hell? We also see really quickly that Carl and crew drop smoke bombs as everyone starts attacking. And then in his tank, little Volteague starts playing Mozart and loves the beautiful music of Earth. He muses about whether or not Miriam Dom ever played this for Prepotente, a character he clearly is identifying with. Very similar story.
Did they meet at some point?
I mean, not that we've seen so far.
Okay.
He probably just watched The Crawl.
Yeah, maybe so.
He also makes a funny aside that he's like, it was hard for people to recognize that he was a cookbook author, but with Carl this year, everyone fucking knew.
I know. It's like, he might as well be shouting it to the world.
Carl thinking he's so slick and sly, and it's like, nah, dude. We all can tell.
How'd you figure that out? I just kind of came to me. I was, sure.
So there's all these essentially like cannonballs that can be charged up to be like a nuclear bomb inside of the tank, and through a process that he's able to do inside of this tank, he charges up all of those fuckers. So there's all these nuclear bombs that are just like this crazy energy is flowing within all of them. He's singing along in his gargoyle voice to Mozart, or humming along, I guess, to it, and he lights up a blitz stick so that he can get one more memory of Mistress Hensbar. And then he drives his tank into Hortense and the whole army.
Right to the middle of them.
Fucking boom.
Yeah.
Puts a blitz stick out in one of those bombs and just blows everything to smithereens. God, that's so good.
It's beautiful.
Mushroom cloud.
He actually had made a reference I missed here, that there were other spies alongside him in the operatic, and a lot of them he thinks all died in service to King Rust, using his divine ring to like kill them. To level up.
Because Porthos is telling him, like, don't get discovered, because they will, kill you and all those other guys. And it's like, well, they got killed before he even got there.
Yeah, killed regardless of being discovered, just because he's a madman. Yeah. Class Tank Buttress, race Gargoyle, birth race Sternus, top level 71, 7th author of the cookbook, took a deal on the 10th floor, worked 26 seasons as a Rampart Guild worker guard, and then worked for the Operatic Bankers Federation, died kamikaze killing 10,000, including Hortense, the warlord of the Operatic Collective, eliminating Team 2.
Yeah, I mean, killing 10,000 soldiers, that's big, I mean, it's out of, 100,000.
Yeah.
But killing Hortense, that's titanic.
Eliminating the Operatic Collective, including Hortense.
Yes.
The leader that the AI already told us, you want to do some real damage? Go after the people with the money, like the green jello guy.
That's the green jello guy.
He got him, and that's a big kill. All right, so chapter 35, Carl tosses, so we cut back. This is before the big explosion. This is right when Carl is seeing that there's a decapitation. He's like, oh, fuck. Tosses a whole bunch of smoke curtains and starts running right toward King Rust, his decapitated body, that he quickly picks up and tosses to Rosetta, who's like, I need the head for a retinal scan.
Yeah, I need the head. He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, because she's typing on a data pad. Yeah, give me the head.
But nonetheless, he's like, okay, here you go. He makes an observation that's funny to me. He's like, she has a ring. Oh, but thank goodness, it's not the divine ring of suffering. It's this other ring.
He's like, that's mine.
It's like, I want that ring. But he gives her the head. She does a retinal scan alongside this ring and King Rust's hand, and that bank card that she got from Donut that they picked up from one of these orcs on level 5.
The credit shit.
Book 5, level 6.
Now, earlier, they were arguing about the money that was being spent.
Right.
And so when we get to this, I was like, wait, was that a real argument or was that just pantomime?
I think they're arguing about the money they have in the dungeon. This doesn't sound like the money they have access to in the dungeon here. It sounds like whatever Rosetta's doing is she's Robin Hood stealing a whole bunch of money and maybe distributing that back out to the people or
to someone.
Like, whoever she's doing it to.
We don't know what
Not
she's
King
doing.
Rust.
We don't know what she's doing. She just stole the money and then like transferred it out somewhere.
Now, is she stealing King Rust's money or is she stealing the whole Skull Empire's money?
The Skull Empire.
Sounds like the Skull Empire if it's but he must have the big name on the bank.
Whatever it is, it's a lot of money.
Carl takes the head into his inventory. He also takes King Rust's body, including that divine ring, into his inventory.
The last thing he needs.
Yeah.
Fucking damn it.
What if he had two of them?
Oh, shit, please.
And then over a dozen of these war mages start coming up. They are riding on all sorts of crazy creatures. There's a dinosaur, a battle cat, an insectoid thing that each of these war mages are on. And these are kind of presented like the ring wraiths in a way to me from Lord of the Rings. They're these kind of scary, magic wielding war mages. And I think we were introduced to a war mage initially in the Iron Tangle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the war mage is the guy that gets his head chopped off by Carl. Or actually by Donut using the whole spell. Yeah.
And Carl now has a war mage head in his inventory.
Right.
Because, what's her name? Maria is like, you have a war mage head in your inventory? What? She's like, damn, dude.
It's okay to throw things away.
Them seeing this big army coming to attack them, including these war mages, they're like, oh shit. But then suddenly a hole opens in the ground. Carl, Donut, Simoon, Gonk, and Rosetta all fall down into a secret underground tunnel.
They drop 12 feet.
Yeah, it's not like a light drop. That's a big drop.
12 feet, though. I would think they went even lower. It felt like this is a big tunnel.
I have fallen off a roof. You only need 12 feet.
Yeah, I did say 12 feet, but then it sounds like a subway tunnel because they say it's big enough to drive cars through.
Yeah,
true.
But they fall through, and then there's these Samaro dwarves who somehow reform a ceiling over top of them. Carl's nipple hurts as he falls because his quarter splat activates, which I had forgotten he has. The Samaro dwarves are like, war mages are in the tunnel, attack, and then they kill them. It's destroy the heads, quick. So we know those heads are dangerous if they're not destroyed. All the more reason this war mage in his inventory, this head seems scary. And then once they're in this tunnel, there's a gigantic boom. That's Voltig blowing up. They get a notification that Hortense is dead, and credit for the kill is either, the AI's amused, it's either an accident or a fragging incident. I don't know what happened. And then all territory for the operatic is going to be ceded over to the Bone Clan. That's the Skull Empire. That's the orcs.
Yeah. It used to be the name of Grant's band.
They only ska band.
Yeah.
The Bone Clan.
They did. They only had one song. It was a ska cover of Mambo Number 5.
Ska cover of it. Gross.
Yeah, it's the only way that song could get worse. Really.
Anyway, check out my SoundCloud, guys. The transfer is approved for Rosetta. I guess after they fell, she's still trying to do this transfer. And once it goes through, she collapses in tears of exhaustion and joy.
I think one of my favorite line readings in this book has been the transaction approved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a little cartoon operatic.
Little green slime cartoon.
Amani is like, what happened? Where are you guys? What was that big explosion? The enemies seem to be retreating, and we don't know what happened. Carl is about to tell Rosetta about Princess Formidable, and then suddenly he gets transferred. And that's where everything ends.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Yeah, where's Carl getting zapped to? That's the question.
And none of us know because we did not read ahead.
It's also another one of those cases of, hey, what's going on? Well, you see, gone. Or usually it's I got something to tell you. Well, not right now.
Yeah.
And we'll make fun of Katya for doing, but a lot of characters do it. But there's also this whole Princess Formidable thing. Like even Donut's like, what's going on? All right, here's the deal. Oh, gone.
Yeah. I remember a couple episodes ago, you actually said something like, I kind of feel like we need something to start happening or something like that. And at the end of this episode, I just want to turn to you and say, hey, Martin, are we having fun yet? Because once the ball starts rolling on this one.
That's the thing. Because so much of this book, it's war. I get it. And a lot to set up. It hasn't been as much fun or as juicy as the last two books.
Right.
But then when things do hit, like now, it's like, oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, these are game changers.
There's some big swings taken in this book.
We still have 16 hours of audiobook to listen to in this book.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like an entire whole book for other people.
Yeah, true.
Or 2 books. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And what we're looking at, I don't even know if we're halfway through this book.
I don't think we are.
We were only a third last week.
Yeah, so I think we're still around a third. What we're looking at right now is there's 10 factions, and now the Prism is already eliminated. The Orcs are without their king. They're not eliminated,
and without their money.
Their money and their king are looking bad. And then the Operatic Collective are gone too. So 2 are already gone. Another one is pretty crippled. And then the Madness and the Dream are fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a lot of the threats are already being neutralized or at least turned against each other as well.
Right.
Opening up the board.
Not at a point where you can relax.
No.
Far from that. But it's looking better because it was up until this set of chapters is looking pretty bleak.
Yeah.
Just look at the math of it. It's like, I just don't know how you guys can last a whole week.
At the beginning of this section, it looked bleak.
Yeah.
Well, folks, this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but that's because we were excited to have the next set of chapters be all together. And that means your homework assignment is going to be chapters, 36 through 40. Chapters 36 through 40. And now it's time for us to plug our Patreon. Patreon.com/HelloCrawlers. That's where you can go to make your per episode pledge or per month pledge. And you can listen to episodes without any ads.
You can listen to them. You can watch them. We have a deep crawl that we do every week.
There's a community over there. You can chat with other people and share your theories on all sorts of things. It's great. And we want to specially give a shout out to some of our crawlers, including Aaron Nightingale, Andy Kogan, Alai, Aldo69, Nice, My Last Death Was Shit and Short, Neko, and yes, Barbarian Brown Power Thickomancer. Thickomancer.
Is Andy Kogan related to Hulk Hogan?
Kogan and Hogan, I think, are all related, yeah. Answer Knox, Brian Gillespie, Caden B., Dave Go Round, Faye, Ferdinand's turban feels racist somehow. Hey, it's Gilbert. Hey, started books in January, now fully caught up and need to wait for weekly episodes. Mongo is appalled. Zeus. It's Barry. Stop. Con Barry late and listen. Barry's back with a brand new rendition. Go Barry, go Barry, go.
All of that?
McGibbons.
We got a MC Hammer call out.
That was an Elvis thing.
No, something. Fuck. Who is that?
No, it's Vanilla Ice. You guys are, it's Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
Yeah. Jack Shepard is appalled. Joshua Randalls, Cat Crane, Kevin M, Kit Burr, Kittian, Christina Flanders, Lumen, make a shirt of Carl punching Jack from Lost in the face with his gauntlet. Fuck Lost. Matt Johnston, Michael Griffith, Michael, you're my best friend, Rubio, Trainer.
Nice.
Monta, Noel Mead, Queen Anne Chunk, Raftify, Riley Parrish, Robert Miller, Sir Scrimley, Terma Balzoff.
Oh, that's a good name.
A good one.
Wait, how did Hurley stay fat? McDuckerson.
Perfect.
Wendy Canyon, Zenobius. You down with DCC? Yeah, you know me. And you're a bully and nobody likes you.
That's a good reading on that last one.
Yeah.
Thanks. And now it is time for our final segment, Death Watch Extreme Dungeon Mayhem. We start off with Aldo Neko, our level 62 barbarian thickromancer, who found himself squished in the wheelbase of Party Planner as it flew over the land, heading toward the Prism Kingdom. He reinflated and fell off of the ship, rocketing downward. He was still disoriented and then proceeded to puke all over himself as he spun, falling quickly to the ground. Then he crashed into a flock of pigeons who splattered their guts all over him and the feathers stuck to the vomit.
Oh, Jesus.
Next came a swarm of murder hornets that stung him all over his body and lodged into his mouth and teeth and between his fingers. And just then he heard a screech and saw the open jaws of a massive pterodactyl as it swooped in and swallowed him whole.
No, but it didn't swallow him whole. It put it in its mouth and it chewed and chewed and chewed. And it got mixed up with all the stuff that stuck to him. And then he blew a bubble and it popped. And then he swallowed it and pooped him out.
Okay, sure.
And he felt the poop. It was at the top of some stairs.
I mean,
and the poop fell down
like
the
a
stairs.
slinky.
I mean, that goes along the lines of everything that happened before he met the pterodactyl.
Yeah, I think I just punched your thing up and it's
That's
better.
There you go.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, you guys should
add
write
this
for the
in.
boys.
Let's see what happens for the next one.
Meanwhile, Andy Kogan, our level 52 cybernetically enhanced tentacled trash panda junkyard spelunker, awoke on the battlefield in the wreckage of a flame spider tank. He peeked out to see the orc army all around him, as well as some of the green jello guys. Everyone was yelling and screaming angrily. He turned to look across the battlefield to see a yak with a decapitated body of King Rust, as Carl ran forward throwing smoke bombs. What the hell is happening? Maybe I can just lay low and let this whole thing blow over, he thought. But then suddenly orders flashed on his screen to attack. He automatically pushed out of the wreckage to join the fray, just as he watched a giant Weeper tank come crashing into the flotilla nearby and explode the Operatic Collective.
Oh.
And himself.
I don't think I have to punch that one up. No notes.
Yeah, no, that's
Woo!
good.
And finally, Caden B., our level 63 half-orc sommelier, was disoriented and fell face first into a giant trench of acid. In his disoriented state, all he could think of was how the swirling green acid liquid looked like one of those teleportation portals from the TV show Rick and Morty. It was the wrong move for him to do, but he stuck out his tongue and quickly said, "Tastes like teleportation portal," as he fell in. And then he received a system message. Teleportation is not allowed during the ramp-up phase of the battle. You are being put in timeout for being a naughty little boy. And everything went white. And that's it.
It's funny how everybody makes acid green, and it's not green at all.
It's green in this book. In my fanfic, it's green. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I dictated this one to myself on the phone, and so I'm like reading it going, what did I say?
Oh, that's the only one with good spelling.
True. True.
There's not a single word.
No typos.
Everything's perfect.
Weird.
Usually with the notes, the Google Doc is going, would you like to put "the" in here? I was like, yes, please.
Every word has a red underline when I look at it.
What language is this?
Except for this one. This one's all clear.
All right, folks, we'll be back next week. Your homework assignment is chapters 36 through 40. Get out there and read, read, read.